Greetings. Welcome to today's message. My name is Annika. Welcome here. So we're going to do a little oracle, a little tarot, and I already pulled it. I just pulled it. So we're going to get straight into it. So the oracle we got from the alchemy deck, and very on point, very reflective of the energies right now. I feel like all of us who are in the northern hemisphere can feel autumn approaching, can feel the energy that comes with this season. It's so magical. Like, you can tell I have my witch nails on. The second the witchy winds blow, my nails go long and purple or red. So I don't make the rules. I don't even think about it. It just hits. So this energy of autumn is not just the energy of autumn, but it is the energy of this 9-year. It's almost as if the 9-year is like the autumn of the numerological cycle, because it is not only the letting go and completion, the way that the leaves fall, but it is also the harvest season where you experience all that you have cultivated for the entire year. And like, you get this big picture awareness of like, wow, so many things have grown and there's so much abundance that comes to its full fruition in the fall, and then you get to harvest it. And that is very much the energy of the year we're in as a whole, and then also this season that we're in right now. So this message is a little bit less timeless. I just feel like it's so seasonal, but if you do find this at a later date, you could just be experiencing this energy. This autumn energy, it's like the warmth of the harvest season, where you not only experience the abundance that you've created and co-created with the divine, because of course what you put in is like matched and grown and amplified by the divine energy. Seeds that you've planted, some of them maybe you never even touched, and they somehow grew by the sheer life force of the seed, and then the natural elements of the divine that help them to reach their state of abundance and fruition. So things might be coming to you in terms of this abundance this season that you're actually not even going to be expecting, because though you did plant the seed and you did plant the intention, you've almost forgotten about them, but life has been growing them for you. This is really, I swear, a time when so many ships are going to be coming in. There's going to be so much golden fruit from the trees to fall down and for us to be able to share with one another. The divine encouragement and invitation of the autumnal energy of the harvest season is to be generous with your harvest. You being generous with what you get in a responsible way, because it's not in a sense of you give it all away at all. No. But you sharing from the heart where it feels aligned, it puts out this frequency that like continues to support your increased harvest for time to come. Anything that you ever put out with a pure heart and pure intention will always be returned back to you. And not only that, but like exponentially amplified and returned back to you. And so this energy of gratitude, generosity, and like appreciation and love that comes with the harvest season is something that benefits you and all beings, because it's like you're aligning. This energy is naturally so present and available as the positive polarity frequency of this season, and when you choose to align with it, you get to experience the divine expression of this time. You are aligning with God, with your higher consciousness, with your higher self. And from there, you become the blessing, and you also get so blessed. So it is knowing that this frequency is so available during this time, and you might be someone who naturally embodies it, but you can also always choose to align with it. the practice of aligning your consciousness to gratitude, to generosity, to love, to appreciation is very much so a practice that brings endless return, endless dividends. And not only that, but you just get to feel good. It feels good. And when you're in that feel good vibration, that feel good frequency, you're just creating more of that and more of that. We are cosmic creators, and we do it through our frequency, through our thoughts, because we're tuning to a certain vibration, and that's like a dial of a radio station. And then we're living that reality. You live in the reality of appreciation, generosity, and gratitude. There will be more to appreciate, be generous with, and be grateful for. So that is a beautiful message that we're all experiencing. So don't just feel that appreciation, gratitude, and generosity around what is cultivating from this year, but think back to this past 9-year cycle, all that you've cultivated and created since 2017. The little things, the big things, the lessons, the magical points, like who you've become. Feel thankful, feel gratitude for your past self. Anything that you touch with gratitude, appreciation, and love is alchemy. You alchemize it into a higher vibration through the direction of your consciousness and your gaze. It's the whole double split experiment. The way you observe something actually changes how it behaves. And that is how you change things that even happened in the past, or that are happening right now, or that are going to happen in the future. It's via the light of your own consciousness and the way you choose to see. So I just love that energy. I was born in the autumn, so I resonate. I resonate for sure. Okay, and we have some tarot to clarify. So blessings are coming in swift and soon. And not only that, but like I said, autumn holds the energy of harvest and of letting go, because we get the harvest and also the leaves fall and things start to dissipate. And so there's this energy of swiftness that is, when you're in alignment, you want to receive things as they come in quickly, and then you want to release things as they clearly are ready to go and they're leaving you. So it's this vibe of non-attachment. Like, you receive with gratitude and also you release with gratitude. So things that are ready to go, let them go. Things that are ready to come, welcome them with open arms. And remember, everything is just for a season. Everything is just for a season. And that makes it even more beautiful. So release the grip and know that when you're in alignment, things come and go. Let them. And that is, so that is very much, it's autumn is this harvest season, but it also holds the energy of death. And death is only the beginning. It's the end of the beginning of the end. It's the end that precedes a brand new beginning. It's renewal, it's transformation. It is an epic energy, especially because things only die to be born transformed, in a sense, into a higher vibration. So whenever things are alchemizing and leaving, we know that something better is on the other side. And so we fall in love with this process as beings on the spiritual path. And that is kind of the energy of these cards. It's like, we don't want to, there are kind of two options. It's like the divine strength of knowing that this process is incredible and magical, and meeting it with a higher awareness, a higher knowing, and just like also the strength just to face anything. You're a divine being. You're a divine being. Or there can be the feeling of loss and the feeling of holding on to something so tight. And of course we experience both, but I think these cards are showing up to tell you there will be a lot of transformation and a lot of completion, as this is autumn and it is also a 9-year, and we're at the end of a 9-year cycle. So the things that are really ready to go are going to go. And so you can let yourself feel human for a sec. You can let yourself mourn them for a sec, but then remember who you are. And remember that the divine is only guiding you to better and things that are more in alignment. And not only that, but the divine is guiding every other person to that as well. So there's no like loss on either side. Everybody has their higher self that is guiding them on their own spiritual journey. And like this 8 of Wands, things happen quickly because it's all in alignment. So it can just like, so trust that everybody has got it. They've got it. They have guidance. They have beings taking care of them. Their soul knows what they're doing. And we're all going through this death process. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys have seen Arrival, but it is an incredible movie. Oh, it is so good. And if you haven't, I can't even almost say why it's so good, because it has to do with the ending and it gives me chills to even think about. But these alien beings come to visit Earth, and they're so sweet. They're like these giant black blobs. I can't even describe them. But one of them in the end, they set off a bomb in one of the ships because they decide they're going to be scared of these beings, even though these beings have only come to teach and they're doing no harm. And they're landed in these pods all over the world. And of course, like, the humans go crazy and all of a sudden they get scared, and they, for no reason, and they bring out a bomb and they set off a bomb. And the linguist who had been going in to communicate with these beings, like, runs in after and is like, I'm so sorry, like, what's going on? And there are 2 of them, and one of them is named Abbott. And there's just like these, because they make these sounds just like, meh, but she can translate it. And like the subtitles on the screen were just like, Abbott is in death process. Like, that was like the translation of what they're saying. And I don't know, there was just like something so neutral about it. I have no idea why that line always pops into my head, like, Abbott is in death process. Like, whenever I feel like I'm going through a death process, I'm always just like, yeah, I'm dying, like, in a way, like a part of me is dying. I think sometimes we can feel when a part of our ego is dying. And when you realize it in the moment, it's just kind of like amusing. And you're just like, yeah, I'm in death. Annika is in death process. I don't know, you gotta make light out of these things, you know? And then something beautiful is always on the other side. This is alchemy, y'all. So anyway, that's just to say that there are always pathways you can choose, but this is a part of life. And this is the free will we have with our own consciousness to decide how we will energetically hold ourselves through things. So swift blessings, swift releases, and the swift releases lead to the swift blessings as well. So a lot of them are just inevitable, and this is all leading to this new year we are heading into, 2026. It is a 1 year. I want you to think about, like, we've probably all been getting these waves of like what we're inspired to become. And if you had like a theme of 2017 until now of like who you became and what your life became, and there's like this overarching theme, what is that overarching theme that's calling you for the next 9 years? Because that is your little pentacle, and you're gonna put that theme in that seed, and that theme was gifted to you from a higher space, and you are going to let the divine help this grow into a huge, beautiful, abundant tree with jewels, with gold, and then eventually we'll be at another harvest season. And so such is life here on earth. It really is a grand divine play. So much love, and I'll see you tomorrow.